open as well.
Thank you.
All right, first up for this session is Michigan State, represented by head coach Susie Merchant, student athletes Tori Jankoska and Taryn McCutcheon. Coach, would you please make an opening statement?
Well, I mean, we're disappointed. Certainly, I think that first half was not who we were as a team all year, and just, really didn't get settled in at all in that first half. But I thought our second half, I mean, especially that fourth quarter, I thought we really competed and got after a little bit and had some respectable moments. I thought, Tori's done what she's done all year for us. I mean, 26 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. I mean, just the will to win, and compete and be up for the challenge. So I was proud. I mean, I'm disappointed for her and so proud of how she's represented Michigan State for 4 years, and the season she's had has been incredible.
Questions first for just the student athletes. Chris?
Tori, you did finish with 26 points for that first half, only 3 shot attempts. What were they doing to sort of get you out of your flow in that first 2 quarters?
Well, everywhere I went, there's 2 people on me. If I come off a ball screen, there's going to be 2 people there. But we weren't getting stops in the first half, and I get a lot of my points in transition. And when we're not getting stops, we can't get rebounds and push the ball.
Noel?
Taryn, as a freshman, can you just touch on the whole NCAA experience and how you're going to take this experience and lead a pretty young team into next season?
Yeah, it's really a blessing to get here in the first place, but obviously now we're more hungry for next year. We're not satisfied with where we got to, and we're just going to work really hard in the offseason, knowing we're young, knowing we don't have the experience a lot of other teams do, even not necessarily freshmen, but transfers and everything. We're really going to come together and be more hungry for next season.
Carson on the left.
Tori, obviously this isn't the way you wanted to go out, but how would you sum up your time at Michigan State and what you've been able to do for the program?
Playing at Michigan State has been a dream come true for me. Playing for Coach Merchant, playing with my teammates all 4 years. I really couldn't have asked for a better college experience than I got playing for this program.
Any other questions for the student athletes? With none, you guys are free to leave. Thank you. Questions for Coach Merchant? Jeffrey?
So, Susie, what do you think happened in the first half? I mean, I haven't seen a lot of y'all, but y'all just kind of looked out of sync. What exactly went on in that first half, you think?
I just didn't think anybody really wanted the ball but Tori. I didn't think we made good decisions. We turned it over too much. That was probably the biggest thing. I mean, that's what happens when you start 2 freshmen out there. I just don't think they responded well. Thought we didn't rebound at all. We didn't have one offensive rebound. We just, give them credit. I thought they got in us a little bit, and we just didn't handle that as well. And we've been practicing against it. We knew it was coming. It wasn't like it was any secret when you watch them play, how they play. I thought we would respond better. I thought we were, more prepared than what we showed in that first half. And I think they hit shots they don't hit. I mean, got kids that shoot 20% making threes. I mean, everybody in their league plays them that way, and they don't make shots. And then they played us, and they made shots. So I think that started, when Richardson hit a couple and Kiara Lewis hit a couple, and just to me, Bruner is not really a shooter. She shot 50% today from the 3. So, like, those kids, that's not their thing, So we kind of played the odds and the stats a little bit, and a lot of people have done that in the Pac-12, and it's been successful. But, I mean, they shot the 3 ball pretty well for them tonight. I mean, they shot 44%, and, you know, that's not. So we gambled a little bit, played off kids and tried to double in the post. And I think in that first half, you know, when those kids were hitting shots, it kind of got us off kilter a little bit.
Here in front.
Coach, just going back to what she asked Tori a couple minutes ago, what has it felt like to coach one of the great players in Big Ten history these past few years? How has it felt as a coach?
Oof, that's a loaded question, right? That's a great kid first. You need to know that. You know, I told her in the locker room, you know, I've coached a lot of kids. I've never had anybody get more, you know, pound for pound, ounce for ounce out of their body and their ability than that kid. You know, she's from a small little town, and, you know, her commitment and her passion to be great and being in the gym all the time is, you know, off the charts. I mean, she is incredibly competitive, and, you know, I think we always talk about at Michigan State, when you're a Spartan, you're some kind of warrior, you know, and that kid is a warrior. And she just represents everything that you want in a program. I don't care if she went anywhere in the country, she'd be as good as she is, because she's just, you know, that kind of person. You know, she took a team that really had no experience back and tons of injuries in the non-conference, and just put the team on her back. And then when Big Tens came and other people started to step up and we got a little bit healthier, I mean, now she kind of figured out how to connect with them, and other people got confidence. And just to watch her really take her experiences, and as good as she was, care about the guy to her right and her left, I think says a lot about her and the character in which she carries herself. I mean, she's a top 10 draft pick. There's no question about it. You know, there's no doubt. Like, she might not pass the eye test per this, that, and the other, but she's a winner, you know, and people need to know that about her.
Carson.
Coach, like you mentioned earlier, the freshmen kind of had trouble in the first half, seemed a little confused on the court. But what do you think they can take away from this experience and playing on the NCAA tournament stage?
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, we had freshmen out there a lot, you know, with Coco and Taryn, and then Dreek played a lot. Nia was out there quite a bit. So, I mean, those kids played minutes. You know, they've had their moments. You know, it's about consistency, you know, and some of them have had some injuries, but it is about consistency and bringing that mental edge and physical edge. And I think they learn, you know. You'd like to think they were ready, but they're still freshmen, you know. And I know they log a lot of minutes, but it's a different stage. It's a, you know, bigger situation. You know, I thought they responded throughout the year and got better and better. And I just think that first half, they just, you know, they were just too rattled a little bit. I normally don't take Taryn out that much, but felt like I needed to, just to get us calmed down a little bit.
Anything else for Coach Merchant?
All right,
No?
thank you.
Nice to meet you. Take care of yourself now.